Is it a quarter turn? Is it less than that? Is it more than that to actually lower it or higher it? But it goes anywhere from 400 psi up to 700 psi output pressure. What is going on, guys? It is Tony from Infamous Paintball, and today I am bringing you the new Gen 3 regulator from Powerhouse Paintball and also our good friend over at Infamous. These are Infamous Powerhouse Gen 3 regs. I'm going to do a quick overview on them, how to take them apart, what they involve, the new technology, all the goods, the ins and outs. Don't forget though, these are available, lonewoolpaintball.com. Go check them out. Gen 3 Powerhouse regs. Let's go. So first off, so we've talked about, this is a Gen 3. This is the long body Infamous version of the Gen 3 Powerhouse reg. So for you taller fellas out there that don't want to buy a tank extender, you buy the long body regulator, same thing as the other one, but just extends the tank out further into your shoulder for a more comfortable hold. So enough about that. Let's jump into one, take it apart, and see what we actually are getting ourselves into. So the biggest thing while I'm taking this apart and talking is they have a thing called the wave spring technology. A lot of normal regs.
Wait, so is that the short body?
Yeah, this is the short body.
Can you hold them up to each other so we can see the difference?
I mean, I could if you wanted to. Yeah, dude, you want that? You want long daddy? You want short baby?
I want to.
Long daddy, short baby?
Put them right next to each other. Line goes straight.
Oh, hold up.
There.
Let me just put the nipples together, Mark.
Okay. Touch the nipples.
Just touch them. Okay.
Tilt it a little bit more.
Get them.
A little more. There it is.
Okay. Ooh. He says there it is.
The shot.
So you'll see it.
The money shot.
Obviously a lot longer for the taller, bigger guys out there. You'll throw that one on if you want that. Obviously without buying the reg extender. Anyways, let's jump into the reg. The spring, what I was talking about, the wave spring technology, it doesn't have shims like a standard tank regulator. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this apart here. Got my handy dandy 5/64 Allen wrench. And there's 3 set screws, 3 on the bottom layer, 3 on the top layer. The top layer will allow you, once I take this out, to actually spin the regulator to whatever current position that you want. So if you're out there, you got this on an actual bottle, you screw the whole thing onto your gun and you realize, man, I'm holding my gun and the fill nipple or the gauge is digging into the side of my arm. This is the reason why you would adjust these top set screws, because all of a sudden when you get it on, you can adjust that and it sits nice flush and flat against your arm while you're holding the gun and not having a gauge or a fill nipple dig into the side. And furthermore, they have the nice recessed burst disc on there without a big old fat head sitting on there. So they're nice and recessed, they're super flat, and they don't feel awkward. Anyways, let me get into this thing. I've been telling you guys I've been taking it apart for 10 minutes now. Let's actually take this thing apart. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out actually all 6 of the set screws so we can fully dive right on in this bad boy. So Mark, so far from what you hear from me, what do you think about the reg? What are you thinking?
Well, they've got a good reputation. It's definitely an attractive looking reg. I've never personally used one, so I can't vouch for the air control qualities. Right. But yeah, I mean, looks solid.
Looks solid. I like the little Infamous version on there too, which is nice. So let's
does that increase the price any?
I don't know, man. Obviously anything Infamous is going to increase the price. Custom laser engraved. Alright, so let's take this bad boy apart.
That's lasered? It's not just paint?
It's lasered on there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not just going to come off. Yep. So I took out 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom, all 6 set screws, and now we pull this apart. This is one of the biggest things that I really like about it. It's called like their wave spring pack, their spring technology. Any other reg on the market so far has shim sets that are individual. This thing will actually, it actually flexes. It's all one piece. It's very nice, extremely cool, and you don't have to worry about Is this shim in the right position? Is it up or down? Is it on the piston the right way? Wave spring technology, Powerhouse Gen 3 reg. Pretty freaking cool. Pretty cool. So, set that off to the side.
Question on the screws you took out.
Go ahead.
Are they all the same, or do I?
They're
have
all
to
the
keep
same
track
size.
If they get mixed
That's
up?
a good question. They're all the same size. So, Gen 2 regulator with Powerhouse, they had two pistons, like a red and a blue. One was low pressure, one was high pressure. Now we have an orange piston here, and it's all one. And I'm going to get to how to set the pressure here in a minute. But we will notice another huge thing, industry leading, is on the bottom, right there. Boop, 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 boop. There is no reg seat. A lot of those times there's those little clear balls or plastic black hockey puck type looking things. This is all metal. So what happens here is there's called the jet down in the bottom of the inside of there, and that is now the new reg seat. It's not built into the piston itself. So let's actually talk about, well, we talked about the piston for Gen 3, talked about this. They don't have blue or red anymore. It's all one size, so we don't have to swap out, which is kind of cool, and it doesn't have the reg seat. Got the jet on the inside, but now people are wondering, with other markers or with other tanks on the market, you can adjust the actual input or the output pressure anywhere from like 350 to, I don't know, some of the super high pressure regs go up to 1,000 or plus. So this reg here, actually you're gonna need like an O-ring or like a seat. What are those things called, Mark? Like to take like one of those C-clamps out with like a C-clamp spreader?
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyways, there's 3 holes on here. Mark can zoom in, you guys will be able to see it. There's 3 holes in the inside of there. This regulator comes stock out of the box at 500 PSI. You can actually use technically the C-clamp spreader, whatever you want. I mean, it's unconventional, but I just have some long needle nose pliers and 3 holes, find 2 of them. You can either crank this down a little bit to lower the velocity or back those out to, you know, make the velocity higher. So once again, guys, you actually scoot over here. You put this in here, line up, find 2 holes. You can either crank it in a little bit or crank it out, and that'll either lower or heighten the velocity or the output pressure on your tank. It's interesting, it's different, it's kind of, it's obviously extremely new technology, so we're gonna see how it holds up. I think these regulators are great.
So you're doing micro turn adjustments to estimate the...
Correct. As of now, I'm trying to get further confirmation from Powerhouse as to, is it a quarter turn? Is it less than that? Is it more than that? To actually lower it or higher it. But it goes anywhere from 400 PSI up to 700 PSI output pressure by the adjustment of inside of the tank. So once again, guys, this is the Gen 3 Powerhouse. They're coming out with multiple new technologies with the way you adjust the actual output pressure on the tank through the internal of the reg, the actual piston without a reg seat on the bottom with this new jet technology that sits on the inside. I think it's great, and also with obviously the wave spring pack here, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, I really like it. I hope that a lot of the guys and the players out there love it. I've heard nothing but good reviews, positive you know, input on it so far. So Mark, what else do you think you'd like to talk about on this new regulator here?
Well, are we going to do a shooting video with this reg on a gun? Just so
we will, yeah. So we will have a shooting video coming to our channel soon. I just wanted to get these out there. Once again, they do make the long body version as well for you bigger, taller guys out there that want, you know, a longer reach or hold on the actual paintball marker and tank itself. I like it. I think the design's cool. I think they brought 3 different factors to the market that the tank scene or the tank, what do you think, tank market, tank scene, hasn't seen yet so far, right?
Yeah, it's different.
Like they're leading.
It's nice to have some competition.
Yes.
Although we're big fans of the Ninja products, it's nice to see somebody else doing something. Powerhouse.
For sure, Powerhouse is coming out there swinging. So yeah, that's definitely very, very interesting.
So we have the Infamous ones in stock right now. Are we getting non-Infamous branded ones as well?
We will be getting some of those as quickly as they make them, as quickly as we can get them in store. We sell them. at that point in time, once again, available lonewolfpaintball.com, retailing anywhere from the short bodies for $129 up to the long extended bodies for $149. Great rags. I've heard a lot of good reviews. A couple of the pros have been shooting them already. A lot of people actually have been shooting them already. So we're kind of late to the game on that, but we're going to bring you guys a shooting video. Like I said, lonewolfpaintball.com, go check them out. Feel free to give us a call here at the store, 586-463-9500. If you have any questions about the reg itself, and it does come with a little Allen wrench here so you can take it apart, bang-a-bang-go, and then to service your regulator, a tub of ultra sticky clear lube. Don't worry, this isn't oil. You're not supposed to put oil in tanks, but this stuff is, it's like a super sticky grease type thing. So, boom, Powerhouse rag. I'm going to throw this thing back together real quick. I don't know how much longer Mark's going to keep this rocking and rolling, but
well, I got
there
one
it is.
Question.
Go ahead.
So, I can use this rag on any of my existing paintball tanks, my Steel Empire, my Ninja Cerakote SL2. Okay, so it's...
Yeah, this is a standard tank rag, and at the point in time, now I'm putting it back together, I was looking. I wanted to see if we could actually get... Yes, we can. See? Always thinking about things. Just look at the inside. So these are all the adjustment notches that you want for, like I said at the beginning of the video, when you're actually turning the tank and trying to get it adjust to so it's not hitting the side of your wrist or the gauge isn't digging into somewhere you don't want it to. There's so many tiny notches on the bottom of this that the set screw will actually go into. So there's plenty of different adjustment points that you can, adjust it to your personal preference.
And that's
Boom.
what keeps it from slipping, too.
Correct. That's exactly right. Marky Mark knows what's going on. So that's that. And yeah, I'm going to put this thing back together.
One last question.
Uh-oh, you said that 3 times.
I know.
Cheater,
I'm
cheater.
a big liar. Is there a super sexy fill nipple cover with like an Infamous skull on this one, or is that something I have to buy aftermarket?
Something you got to buy aftermarket.
Oh, opportunity missed.
Yep, opportunity
For shame,
missed.
Travis. For shame.
For shame. Good day, sir. Good day.
Alright, if you want to watch Tony reassemble the rest of this thing, go check us out on Patreon. We haven't done an after show in a while, so we're going to do one for this video. And go check out lonewolfpaintball.com, hit the online store, all new revamped, all new product, more product than ever. And then hit thejerkyden.com for the best protein in the game. Why don't we have a bag with us?
I don't know, next video we will, because I'm getting hungry.
Out of here. Live.
Oh, set screws too, by the way, guys. Make sure you put the bottom ones back in first, and then you can adjust the top ones. So, quick tip.
Alright, after show starts.